How you doing, guys? Dragon Man here. I'm in my gun store here, and we finally got the big bore, the big heavy barrels in. The heaviest barrel on the market, 950,000 thick. This is what the heavy barrel looks like. It's got a nice flash suppressor. They're 16 inches long, and it says Dragonfire, see, on the upper. And it comes with the charging handle, forward assist, and the bolt assembly. And this is what it looks like when it's together. See that? Beautiful gun. And because it's such a heavy barrel, when it gets hot, it won't distort like the older barrels. This is what most people have from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. See how skinny that barrel is? After about 50 shots, the thing gets so hot, it's not accurate anymore. So the heavy barrel here will fit right on top of your early lower. So you can't beat that. Push out 2 pins, push down the cocking handle, it snaps right on. This is my Dragonfire serial number 1. See that? No, you can't buy this one. This is so accurate, you won't believe it. Let me show you this target here. What do you think of that? 300 feet, 100 yards. Right on the money. And very proud of it. This is a big accomplishment. These shoot 5.56 and 223. A 55 grain bullet, which goes about 2,800 feet per second. Okay, so you could buy the parts kits. These come as parts kits. And this is the strip lower, we're selling those. And the serial numbers are under 500. So these are very collectible. When it's all put together, the lower, this is what that looks like. See, with the adjustable stock. See that? We do have upgrades for all of these. And my beautiful daughter, Melissa, is going to tell you about all the upgrades you could get.
All right, so due to popular demand and your requests, we have come up with some upgraded parts for you to have the option of building out your Dragonfire with if you would like to order one. So what we typically put on is pretty mil-spec parts. We do use a Chris stock. It does have nice padding if you go with the standard one, but pretty mil-spec trigger, no ambi selectors, a pretty standard charging handle. And I'm going to show you what parts you can upgrade it with. Now with the heavy barrel, it does come with an awesome BCG. It's black nitride. It is full auto rated. So as far as the bolt carrier group goes, we're not changing that out because we already love it as is and we love the barrel as is. Same with the handguard. But for the upgrades, now you can get, I'm just going to go through, all of them are built out with a Bravo company parts kit. We actually really like the grip on there, so we're going to leave it. And we love Bravo company, so always making good stuff. Speaking of Bravo, for the stock, you get the option of the B5 systems. We love this stock. It has a lot of surface area for your cheek, very comfortable. So that's going to be the upgraded stock. And then with the charging handle, you probably heard of them, Radian Weapons. We love the Raptor charging handle, so now it's extended, and that's going to be an option for the charging handle. And then we are also offering the Radian Weapons extended bolt catch or bolt release. So just a little bit more surface area for your finger to catch that and lock that bolt back. Then for the ambi, the left-handed people out there, Hiperfire is making an ambi control selector switch, and we can install that. So you have the option of the right or left-hand side for the selector. Now, we really liked Hiperfire because they go along with the theme of Dragonfire. And you have the option of either, well, they're really going to be the same pull. It's going to be a 3.5 to 4.5 pound trigger. However, you can get straight or you can get curved. I have here a mil-spec trigger. It's a single stage trigger and it's about 5 to 6 pounds. So it goes all the way back and then it presses. You probably may not be able to tell the difference in here, but with the XS2 by Hiperfire, it actually has these little springs in there that act almost like a compound bow would, where you have that initial squeeze and then it starts to get easier the way it comes back. So I love the engineering behind this, but you can get the curve trigger and you have a little bit of take up. You feel that positive tension and then it just goes off. So it's really nice, smooth, pretty light, but you have a little bit more of that take up so that it doesn't just immediately go off, and it's not as sensitive as the Mod 2 or 3. So that was the Mod 1 of the XS2. Now with the XS3, so now you either have, with the other option, a straight trigger with the shoe. This is a little shoe pad. So this has less trigger take up. So you only have a little bit and then you feel that positive tension and it just goes off. So you will have the option of getting a little bit more trigger take up, trigger slack, or less. So depending on what you guys like, and they're both going to be the same price. So lucky for you, you get the options of all of that and you just let us know what you like. This beautiful gun right here, I put together this morning, and in here you can see the extended charging handle, the oversized bolt release, you got the ambi selectors, you've got the XS2 Mod 3 in here with the straight trigger in the shoe pad, and the B5 system stock. So pretty cool stuff, and we actually really like our muzzle brake, so we're going to keep that as is, put whatever optic you want on there, and there's your Dragonfire with the upgrades. So when we call you, or you'd like to get on a waiting list, or you just want one if we have them left over, we should have a couple left over for you guys. Just give us a call and let us know what you want. Now, last but not least, if you're in state and you're purchasing, you will be subjected to the new excise tax. If you are out of state, you will not be subjected to that. You will be exempt. And then for those of you who are curious about SB3 and how this affects these types of firearms, SB3, if it gets signed into law, will not go into effect until August 1st of 2026. So technically, we do not need to see any sort of permit. You don't need any training right now to purchase these. You just have to have a background check done and have a driver's license. For the strip lowers, you need to have a Colorado driver's license. So if you are out of state, we'll ship to whatever state you're living in, as long as it's legal in that state. All right, guys, that's it. We're really excited. 308 should be in soon, but for right now, we're working on the Dragonfire 5.56's, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Thank you for watching, and thanks for supporting Dragon Mans.